Hi, welcome to SCW Steve Chats Wrestling right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like the video now. Do subscribe to the channel. Leave any comments you have in the comment section. Gonna be talking for you now non-WWE related news and rumors for you. Although saying that, the first one kind of is WWE related or could be. Kurt Angle saying that he actually is kind of hoping that wrestling can get its identity back. He's saying that wrestlers kind of these days are not like how they were in the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression. There were very special times in wrestling where every character defined and got over, and there was some individuality in themselves, and feels that these days the in-ring talent is there, but the personality isn't. Now, you could not agree more with Kurt Angle at this point. It's kind of the difference of what's making these superstars get over, and perhaps even the buy and the draw rates, perhaps when you look at pay-per-views. I mean, if you looked at Raw this past week, the amount of empty seats in the arena was actually disgusting, really. But then again, you can't be surprised with the quality sometimes that we're being given. It's not fully there. I mean, there's an argument that I saw that Vince Russo saying that that WWE has lost how to connect with its audience. It's lost that feeling to get us involved and hooked, because they don't know how to relate to us anymore. They don't know what we really want. But a lot of it there with the in-ring work is there. It's just the storytelling that isn't, and perhaps some of the characters that isn't. And Kurt Angle brings up a very good point. There is rumours going around from this that actually he's going to come back into the new era of WWE and help out with that, and perhaps even get involved in a wrestling form as well. Now, of course, this would be very exciting, whether he'd be involved with the tag team, the American Alpha, who are rumoured to come up to WWE on the main roster in the fall season, which for me being English, that would be in the autumn, so you're probably looking September, October time. Now, that was penciled in originally before the brand extension stuff was said. Whether that will still be the case or not, time will tell, but that was the rumour that was going around before. But Kurt Angle is rumoured with that. But anyway, one thing is for sure with Kurt Angle, he is actually set for a match against Cody Rhodes on August the 27th. So it's an independent match. It's the first time ever match as well. I'm very excited to see him. Hoping somehow, some way that we'll be able to see this match, Kurt Angle versus Cody Rhodes, would be very exciting indeed. I'm going to finish it off on TNA news for you. TNA, of course, I bring the news for you. I do watch TNA and keep up to date with TNA, so for all those TNA fans out there, this one is for you. Apparently Dixie Carter has come out and spoke and said that people have got so many false interpretations with TNA and what their financial situation is like, and saying that people cannot be more wrong. Apparently she's looking to freshen up this roster and have some more long-term deals going further into the future. Now, I'm guessing that is the link with maybe a lot of the stars that have left the company, probably trying to tie down the ones that she's got to stay in the company. And she's also actually expressed an interest in quite a lot of the new free agents that become available. So it's very interesting. We've not had this caliber of free agents on the market for a long time, and she's looking to tie those sort of superstars down to long-term deals with the company as well. Now, is she talking about people like Damien Sandow, Cody Rhodes, Ryback potentially, if and probably more likely when he becomes available? You look at people like Alex Riley as well that's become available. Trying to think of more names really. I mean, Wade Barrett as well was another one. He potentially could be easily a TNA World Heavyweight Champion. These guys potentially can make a big difference to the TNA brand. So it's very interesting stuff indeed. We have to keep an eye out if TNA does make any moves for these guys. And their Slammiversary pay-per-view is coming up on, I believe, June the 12th, I believe that is linked for. So, yeah, it should be very interesting with some of the matches that they've got lined up. Looking at the card so far, you've got the Full Metal Mayhem, Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. Okay, you've seen that style of match before, but still should be quite interesting to watch. We've got Ethan Carter III against the Miracle, Mike Bennett, and I think that could be a good match. We have seen it, though, on TV already. We've got the KO and submission match for the title, Drew Galloway versus Bobby Lashley. We've not seen this match before to a finish, although we've seen these two grapple before, but certainly with the stipulations added, should be very interesting. The long-awaited Maria Kanellis Bennett versus Gail Kim is going to happen. And, yeah, I believe there's one other match I think that's been lined up as well. I believe... trying to remember who it is at the moment. I think it's Robbie E and Jesse going to be going for the tag team belts, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I believe that's the card up to now. But I'm sure things could change between now and then. We'll have to wait and see. But of course, a lot of TNA stuff is taped. So you would say unless they get injured on doing any indie promotional work, then those matches should be stated in for Slammiversary when it goes around on June 12th. But that's everything for this video anyway, and I'll be with you tomorrow. Of course, going to be recording the podcast tomorrow, episode 21 of my podcast, the SCW, the wrestling podcast, so that will be available for you tomorrow. I'll bring a video for you on this channel as well to let you know it's there. Do check it out. It's always available via SoundCloud, and it's always very interesting listen. So going to be talking a lot of stuff with WWE, TNA, and potentially some Lucha Underground as well. But yeah, you've been watching, and please subscribe. Thank you for choosing this channel, and you've been watching SCW right here on YouTube.com.